Hey, welcome back to the Social Services Maven. It's Jamela. It's been a while. I hope you are well. I hope that you are safe. Today, I want to talk about economics and health and human services. The news everywhere is about the labor shortages. People don't want to work. They're offering more money, and they're having all type of hiring fairs for an estimated attendance of 1,000 people, and only 100 people are attending. I'm pretty sure it's true. It is true because there's a lot of stimulus money still moving around and circulating in the economy. But you, as an aspiring social worker, where do you fit into all of that? Either you are a social worker now or you want to be one. I want to say those of us who are the workers now, we are tired. We were essential workers, and it is only getting busier. It is a lot of us, me included, who are off work right now because COVID work was heavy, from death to new people moving out, new people moving in, to changes in federal regulations at the change of a dime. So some of us are out, and we're going to enter into this new year of 2022 with these new rules coming down. And so that is for us who are here. A lot of us are making lateral moves. A lot of us are being promoted because new roles are coming up because new funding is coming down from the federal government. That's one for those of us who are working in the industry. Aspirational social workers are just health and human services professionals. How do you want to get in? I am seeing, which I didn't see when I was in my undergraduate, are bachelor's degrees in health and human services. I'm not saying it didn't exist. I'm just saying it's not something that I knew mattered. I'm going to be very clear with you. That is a waste of money to get a bachelor's degree in health and human services. You do better getting a job in health and human services at a very low entry level position as an outreach worker, as a case manager, as someone that helps people get food stamps, as like a liaison for the family, a family liaison. You'll see that sometimes. Those are low entry jobs. If you can read, you can write, if you even speak Spanish. I'm here in California, you speak Spanish. If you speak any of the Southeast Asian languages, you are going to probably get an extra $5 an hour. Just that, don't waste your money on getting educated in terms of having a bachelor's degree as if that's going to give you more money, because it's not. What's going to give you more money is learning the foundations of health and human services as you work in the role. I did go into health and human services with a bachelor's degree in Africana studies, and now I am a supervisor, and that's not because I have an MBA, it's because I have 8 years experience and I've learned my industry. So when you start off as an entry level individual, one, you're going to be a little bit more childlike in learning the industry. You're going to learn what works, what doesn't work, and you're going to learn how to communicate, because this is an industry of communication. You're working with people. You are not going in because of your DSM-5 told you from talking to this person that they are presenting to you paranoid schizophrenia. You're not there to diagnose. And I would say, do not go into this field trying to diagnose. Go in learning to talk to people. Go in learning to relate to people, even though you might not have a shared background as they do. Because that human experience, and that giving someone who's experiencing the difficulty in life that they can come in and be free with you and let go, it's going to allow them to be honest. It's going to allow you as the employee to navigate well in what is their primary need. Housing is not always the primary need of someone that's experiencing homelessness. The primary need might mean that they need to go to a 90-day detox, in that they have family to go to that's going to let them in and help them. Or it could be someone that is now having some of the effects of schizophrenia, and they need to go get some medications at the county psychiatric hospital to get a diagnosis. And if they get on meds, they're going to be fine. They're going to be able to operate. So don't go in under assumptions that because I know this framework of a DSM-5 or this framework from education, that I'm going to be able to help that person or treat them from that perspective. That might not be the primary issue of mental health. And if some of you all might know or have experienced in your past, like PTSD can show up as a psychiatric episode. And it's just your trauma has been triggered. So those of you who want to enter in, I would say look for an outreach job, look for an entry-level case management job, look for a residential services coordinator job, something where human to human connection has to be done within your role, because that's going to help you. It's going to help you profoundly, I'm telling you, as you go through your career. Now, those of you who might be mid-level, those of you who might be, I'm ready to get into management, I'm ready to make a lateral move. What I think people of color specifically should be moving into is to policy. In nonprofit, where you're not making money, baby, you making bills, you are making policies, you are making SB 191s. SB 191 is a policy. If you can find a way to get into policy work, or even to go into a different career field that is helping health and human services, public policy is the way to go. And the fact that so many people of color do not go into those fields, then those bills are not being written from our voice. It's being written from the data of the assumption of us. And a lot of nonprofits are beginning to create policy as part of their business model. It's not so much money, it's so much it's power. Man, local government is so powerful. Local ordinances are so powerful. The reason that we have housing issues in the state of California is because of zoning laws. That is policy. Think about that power. So, as always, I try to come on here and think of creative ways off the dome to talk about the multifaceted industry of health and human services. There's so many layers to it. It affects everybody. It does not matter your economic level. It affects you. And we need more people who are creative and who look at this industry from a perspective of art. Not this mundane, the atrocities of the world, but it's just like, what beauty can we build through this hardship and change things over a long period of time? Health and human services is just like the construction industry. It has not been disrupted yet. It needs to be disrupted. It's going to either be disrupted by the new citizens that are entering into poverty, or the fact that people are going to just be like not doing well in America, and we're not going to have a generation to where America is the leader anymore. And right now is the time to change that. COVID has given us an opportunity to make these shifts and to plug in these holes. So as always, entry-level workers are needed. You can't win a war without your foot soldiers. So get out there, be creative, and look for the career that you want. Bye-bye.